Hi guys, Sponge here. Today we are building a new layout with the song FWLR Darkness. And I think I want it to be like medium or hard demon. So let's get started. So I think for the first part, I always want to make it a bit easier than the usual level because I hate being stuck at the first part of a level. It's always really frustrating when the first part of the level is the hardest, because you don't even get to the drop, the most fun part. Like, you want to play the most fun part of the level, but you're stuck at the least fun part of the level. So I don't think making the first part really hard is a really good idea. So for most drop build-ups, it sounds really like blurry, if you know what I mean, like this. So like it's really hard to make click sync with that. So most of the time you'll have to make an auto part. But be sure not to make it too long. Like, it's best to make it only like 2 or 3 seconds. So this level, this song, I'm pretty sure it's dubstep. It has like a lot of different noises and stuff. It's not really the same instrument over and over again with like a distinct melody. So it's gonna be a bit hard figuring out which notes to click sync to. But I think since we want it to be like a medium hard demon, the easiest way to do that is to make asymmetrical duels. This is the easiest way to make your level harder. This is the distinguishment between easy demons and medium hard demons. It's asymmetrical duels. It's gotta be asymmetrical duels. Like, it makes the level just harder to sight read, and it just forces the player to use practice mode, so that's what we're gonna do. Asymmetrical duels, all the way. Maybe not all the way, but it's gonna be a lot of asymmetrical duels. Because I like them. I like them. So duels really require a lot of playtesting, because a lot of the times people are gonna accidentally hold something for too long and blame it on a bug. So make sure accidental things that people are gonna happen, make sure that you have a way to prevent that. Like, make sure it's clear that you have to do something. Indicators really help in duels, although this is medium or hard demon. I might put indicators later, but I think it's pretty clear right now. Like, you could probably look on one side and figure out how to do the other side. Like, you have to tap at the same spot on both players, so that really helps readability. For duels, you also want to vary up the game mode combinations a bit. I usually like to include cube because cube and duels have the most variety, I think. So the last duel was cube, and then cube UFO. Well, here I changed it to cube spider. Spider is such an underrated game mode. It can sync really well into short notes because of the sudden movements. It syncs really well to short notes. Okay, so this is gonna be tough because I need to transition into a robot into a duel, and I want to change some game modes around here. And I don't really want to make it look clustery or anything. Now, orbs and robot parts are usually super buggy because you can either hit it early, you can hit it like at the top, or like you can hit it late. There's a lot of things you can do when entering the orb, so that makes it super buggy. So usually you need to do certain orbs. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna scrap this idea of a robot duel entirely, and I'm gonna make it a cube. Man, I hate those times when a pink orb launches you too low, but a yellow orb launches you too high. Like, there just needs to be some kind of orb that's like right in the middle. There you go. So with the cube, it's a lot less buggy. Like, I still transitioned into a robot, but these timings, they don't have orbs, so it's not gonna be really buggy. I don't think it's buggy at all. Like, you can just hold here and you gotta hit a pad. No orb. No bug. So sometimes when playtesting level from the beginning, you really gotta like polish things up. So I noticed that this transition was a bit strange. So I'm going to play from here. The problem was this yellow pad. I mean portal. I'm gonna move it up a bit. I think that's good. And that just made it a lot better. Let's go. And finally we have some staircase thingy because the song has the same repeated motion to it. Like, obviously, you gotta add some clicks somewhere. So, there we go. Alright, so I've been sitting here for like 3 hours now building this thing. And I've just finished with the drop, so I think I'm just gonna go take a short little break. Alright, we're back. Set the start pause and keep on going. You know what? I think I really need to make this part harder. Because then, like, the drop is gonna be, like, way too hard compared to the rest of the part, so I think I'm gonna add a few fakes here in these small sections to just increase the difficulty a bit. So there's, like, these 4 notes in the song like this. So I think I'm just gonna put a yellow pad plus an H block for every one of them. I think that'll work nicely. Okay, here's gonna be a cool thing I do. Ooh. So, this block, I'm gonna make it be a fake block. So you can actually go through it. And it's gonna continue on to the next part. That's gonna be cool. Perfect. They look nothing different. I think if executed really well, Wave is probably the most fun to put in asymmetrical duels. Like, things like these are just so satisfying. Okay, so after playing all of these over and over again, I really don't like how they play. So I'm just gonna remove all of it and just start over. I think I'm just gonna keep this whole part just cubed. Alright, so here's the final thing, an auto part. So we're gonna move these pads closer together as the build-up gets more intense. So 2 is gonna move down. Probably sign out, and 3 is gonna move up. So this is gonna move down, and all of that's gonna move up. And I think we are done. It took me like, what, 4 hours to create this thing? Oh my god. I spent like way too much time playtesting and like just polishing everything up, so. Yeah. This, I am not planning to decorate this, so. It's gonna be uploaded on my second account. You can find it. I will put the ID in the description later. Anyways, well, here's the layout.
It's okay not to be okay. Darkness to light.